Joining me now from the Mises Institute, Mises.org, is none other than famed economist, historian, author Tom Woods with some news about the new Revolution Super PAC. Tom, thanks so much for being with us tonight. You're in Auburn, Alabama tonight. All right, outstanding.
You betcha.
All right,
thanks for having me, Adam.
All right, well, you've been making your rounds. I've been having trouble keeping up with you lately, and this is the big project that's been in the works that we've been dying to hear about. Now that we have super PACs, now that we can get past some of these McCain-Feingold restrictions of the incumbent protection plan, we're able to get a little more money moving into the revolution. Tell us how this is going to work.
Well, it's called the Revolution PAC, and it's what's called a super PAC, which means a bunch of things. For one thing, it means we can't have any official communication with the campaign, but it means that we're not subject to the $2,500 per person donation cap.
Wait. You said the campaign. You mean any campaign, right?
Sorry, Ron Paul, of course. I mean, that is the campaign, Adam, isn't it? But that's right. So it means that the average, the person who's donating to a presidential campaign like Ron Paul's is subject to, you can donate $2,500 and that's it. We're not subject to that limit. So, any big dollar donors out there, we have big ambitions for what we want to do. We've got great ideas for getting the message out there in ways that I think will appeal to the grassroots Ron Paul supporters. We've assembled a tremendous team of the best grassroots talent, a lot of names that your viewers will have heard of. And we have such an ambitious program that now, and I've never been in this position before, we just need resources to actually implement them. But yes, we are going to have an impact, and we're going to have a blast doing it. I guarantee you that this campaign season is going to have a lot of fireworks in it, and it's going to be in good portion due to the Revolution PAC.
Okay, so for those of us who might not be such big fans of the Colbert Report and the historic groundbreaking case that he had recently about his super PAC, what is new about that precedent that allows you to do this?
Well, my understanding is that the key thing is the lifting of any donation cap. On the other hand, unlike other PACs, there can't be, we can't even call up the Ron Paul 2012 people on the phone and, ask to borrow a stapler. But for my money, the key thing is the donation cap, because it means that, for example, Larry Lepard, you remember him in 2008, here's a guy who spent his own money, like $80,000, putting full-page ads into the USA Today for Ron Paul. We're going to help be a clearinghouse for things like that. But it's not just the big donors. We need anybody who can help us out, look at the people. Go to revolutionpac.com. Look at the people on our board. These are people you've heard of. These are people who are not in this for the money. These are people who are working on a shoestring budget to do what we can to spread the word, to differentiate Ron Paul from the other candidates. He's not just another candidate with a phony budget plan. He's a real guy with the best record of any congressman in U.S. history, and it's about time America found out about that. It's the best-kept secret about Ron Paul. Well,
wait, that's all that sets him apart, though. I mean, he's just like all the other Republican candidates, isn't he? I mean, he's a 6-foot Ken doll-looking guy from Middle America with conservative roots who just loves the Constitution but doesn't really understand it, right?
Well, of course, that's what they want people to think. What we want to show is that this is a guy who, if you've ever been frustrated with Congress and felt like, to heck with the whole bunch of these crooks, he's your man, because who in Congress has voted against the whole Congress more than Ron Paul? He's voted against them all alone more than all other congressmen put together, and he knows more about the Constitution than all of them put together, although that's faint praise, obviously. He will not support anything that violates the Constitution, which is why lobbyists don't bother coming to his office. What's the point? He's just going to vote his conscience regardless. This is a guy whose record is not being exploited to the degree it should be. We're not boasting about it, not getting it out there the way we might. And so that's what Revolution PAC is going to be all about.
And so what's the end project or the end product of this? What are the kind of outreach to Republican primary voters you're going to be engaged in?
Well, there are all different types, anything from billboards to radio ads to videos. I would like to see some good quality TV commercials, again, that differentiate him, that commercials that could not have been made by Michelle Bachmann. It's not enough just to have professional production values. We need ads that would not have been made by Michelle Bachmann and couldn't have been made by her because she doesn't have his record of fidelity to the Constitution and to freedom and the free market. And to show that he was the only one who predicted the financial crisis at a time when everybody in 2007 on that debate stage was laughing at him, he was the only one who was not oblivious. Why aren't we shouting this from the rooftops? Because that would reach a Republican primary audience.
Outstanding. Tom, thank you so much for joining us. And revolution.com is or revolutionpac.com is the website, correct?
That's right. You can get email updates and everything else. Help us out, please. And thank you, Adam, for having me.
Outstanding. Thank you very much. That was Tom Woods, revolutionpac.com. Tom Woods of Mises.org, the Mises Institute in Auburn, Alabama.